Hey guys, it's Kevin from Subispeed. Yo, Thomas and I are gonna be doing a product showdown today. We've each got $1,000 to spend on the WX to make it better in some way, shape, or form, and you guys are gonna decide who spent their money the wisest. We can pick out any products with the exception of the Cobb access port because all three of us have decided that it is one of the first products you should spend your money on for this car because it totally changes how the car performs and it's such a versatile tool for this platform. So the access port is exempt, but everything else available on our website is fair play. So that being said, let's go grab some stuff off the shelf. We're gonna start off with my most important product, which is the Cobb J-Pipe. This is a full CNC mandrel bent 304 stainless steel 3-inch construction. Features a high quality 200 cell metal spun high flow catalytic converter, and it comes with an adapter to run with your stock catback if necessary. It's ready to run with the Cobb off-the-shelf maps to give you a 10% horsepower increase and 15% torque increase, as well as a more aggressive exhaust note, all for $695. So now that we have that extra power, we're gonna need to be able to stop quicker, which is why we're picking out some new brake pads. And we're gonna go with, let's go with some Hawk HP Pluses. These are gonna be the perfect high performance pad that's great for any autocross or track application. They have a high resistance against brake fade, so you get that consistency even under repetitive heavy braking. And these are gonna set us back $158.58. So now we're next to the brake pad section and we need to pick up some stainless steel lines from StopTech. These are going to replace your OEM rubber lines that are prone to swelling and give you a quicker, firmer, and more consistent pedal response to allow for precision brake modulation. These are going to come in at $121. Last but not least, since we're changing out brake pads and lines, we may as well change out the brake fluid. This here is the Modal RBF 600 brake fluid, which is going to be your high performance brake fluid that has a higher boiling point so it can withstand the excessive temperatures under performance driving. These are $17.54, and that rounds out my group of products. Let's head over to Thomas and see what he's got.
Now for my first choices, I'm focusing on suspension. And I'm going with RCE's lowering springs. These are the yellow springs. These drop your car by 22 millimeters, and up front they have a 350 pound spring, while in the rear they have a 330 pound spring. I'm also pairing these up with SBC's camber bolts, and this gives you 1.75 degrees of negative camber to the front wheels. Now these only cost $24.99, while the springs, they cost $359. Now to extract a little bit of sound and some power out of your car, I'm first going with HKS's Super Hybrid Air Filter. And this is a drop-in air filter that's going to replace your factory air filter, and it's going to give you a little bit more power and allow your turbo to breathe. And for the other end of the car, I'm going with our Subispeed axle back with the stainless steel tips. And this deletes the factory heavy mufflers and gives you a little bit more flow out of your exhaust, and also gives you a very nice aggressive tone. My next two picks are gonna help with your shifting. This is the Torque Solution short shift adapter, and this is a pretty straightforward install, and this piece right here is gonna reduce your throws by 30%. I'm also gonna pair this with Racing's Slammer shift knob. This weighs 1.4 pounds, and all that added momentum is gonna help that shifter go into the next gear. Now this shift knob costs $95, while the short shift adapter costs $78.99. Now with all these modifications put together so far, we're gonna be able to corner a lot harder, and that means we're gonna need a little bit more help staying in our seat, and for that, I'm going with the CG Lock. Now this is a device that clamps to your seat belt and lets you cinch down the lap belt as tight as you want, giving you about 80% of the holding capacity of a full race harness, but without affecting the shoulder belt. Now this is a pretty easy thing to install, and it comes in at $59.95. For under $1,000, I was able to give you guys 7 different products, and the grand total came out to $970.11. So those are all my choices. Let's now see what Yo has picked out for you guys.
For my first product, we're gonna go with Cobb's Big SF air intake. For $395, Cobb's big SF intake is going to give you great high-end power and awesome induction noise. The larger diameter tubing and high-flow air filter replaces the factory air box all the way down to the turbo inlet. The increased airflow is going to allow your turbo to breathe better in the higher RPM range, resulting in more power up top instead of the car falling flat on its face. Sticking with air induction, my next product is Perrin's Charge Pipe Kit. This piece replaces the factory plastic charge pipe, which reduces bends and increases diameter, which results in more airflow and increased intercooler efficiency. So colder, denser air results in more power throughout the entire RPM band, all for about 220 bucks. With just under $400 left in our budget, my next two items are going to replace your soft rubber OEM pitch stop and reinforce the mounting bracket on the firewall. The factory pitch stop is used to control engine pitch during acceleration. This Perrin brace stiffens that mount up, which reduces engine movement, which results in less drivetrain shudder and increased throttle response. Along with the stiffer pitch stop, we're going to be adding Perrin's pitch stop brace, which reinforces the factory firewall mount. From the factory, this firewall mount is prone to cracking even with the OEM pitch stop installed. With the addition of Perrin's pitch stop brace, we can prevent this from ever happening and increase the impact of our hardened pitch stop mount. With the pitch stop at about $105 and the brace at $280, both items come together at about $385. With all my items together, we've increased airflow for more power and improved drivetrain feel. The grand total for all four items, $1,001.60. Dude, I'm over budget again.
Dang it, you do this every time.
All right, guys, now you know what we do with $1,000 to make our WRX better. To vote, make sure you go down in the comment section below and like the comment with our name on it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email us or give us a ring. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos. I'll see you guys next time.